Welcome everybody to the C-Transcast. And I know you guys are wondering where I've been the last couple weeks. I've been coping. I've been thinking. I've been sad. I've been mad. I've been angry. I've been pissed off. What is Philly doing? And we're going to start with the Phillies because I feel like that's just where we got to go. That's our weakness right now. I mean, what happened? What happened? I don't know where to go from here. And this is why I waited a couple weeks because, the intrusive thoughts, the very intrusive thoughts of fire this guy, fire that guy, trade him, trade that guy, trade the whole team. We were pissed. We were pissed. And we had every right to be. We had, and we still have every right to be pissed. Us fans gave Philly their all. Gave the Phillies their all year. Screw that, for so many years. But especially the last four. Where we made the World Series. Then we choked in the playoffs. And we choked in the playoffs. And we choked in the playoffs. We just keep choking. We're starting to look like the MLB Dallas Cowboys. Okay? It's not a good look. Not a good rep. Not a good rep at all. So, everybody knows how I feel about Rob Thompson. Great regular season coach. Chokes in the playoffs. Cough, cough, Doc Rivers. But, I don't know what to do. We extended him. There's nothing I can do about it. I just got to say, Rob Thompson, you got to lock in when it matters most. Because how you just managed the playoffs this year was horrible! It was terrible! It was atrocious. It was disgusting. It was hard to watch. I truly believe a 10-year-old probably could have managed the World Series better. And, I'm not mad at Kirk. I'm mad. I'm annoyed at Kirkering, but I'm not. I'm disappointed. I'm not really mad at him. Again, that goes to Rob Thompson. His decision-making is so stupid. You pulled Luzardo for a 24-year-old Kirkering. Why? He wasn't ready for that moment. And I don't want to know what he felt like when that moment. I don't want to know. I just want him to come back stronger next year. But that was on Rob Thompson. He put him in that situation. You don't put a 24-year-old who has blown games plenty in that position. You don't. You keep Luzardo in, who's been arguably our best pitcher in the playoffs. That's crazy to say because our starting pitching was all phenomenal. It is every year. It's the hitting. We can't hit. We had that one beautiful 8-run game. Schwarber 2 home runs. We had a beautiful game. But it didn't matter. Because what happened? At the end of the day, the Dodgers won. We got outmanaged. We actually hit better than them. Believe it or not. Statistically, we were the better hitting team. How did we lose? Terrible management. And then how do we keep Kevin Long? If you're going to keep Rob Thompson, okay, you can't keep Kevin Long, our hitting coach. Are we watching the same thing? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? I don't know where the direction of this team is going. I mean, is Bryce Harper a superstar? Or is this something we should expect where he's going to be declining and getting older? Is it just a natural decline? Or was it just a bad playoff run? Because usually Harper is statistically one of the best playoff performers of all time. And now this year he couldn't hit a ball. So I'm not mad at Harper. I'm disappointed. But is it to expect? We have to wait the next playoffs. It's the only one way to find out. And then Trey Turner, I need him to light it up more in the playoffs. But, elite, we got to keep Turner, obviously. Best hitter in the league, no doubt. Kyle Schwarber. It's hard. It's very hard. Because You can't just get rid of a 56 home run guy, 126 home run guy, RBI guy, second in MVP guy for nothing. You can't just let him walk unless you're going to go get another star. Like if you're going to let him walk, you got to go get Pete Alonso. It's the only way. Or you just pay Schwarber. Can't just let him walk for nothing. You can't. JT will stay. He'll probably just retire a Philly, to be honest with you. We're keeping JT. I mean, well, I don't see why you get rid of him unless you somehow upgrade in catcher position. Nick Castellanos. This one, it hurts. It really, really, really hurts. That's my favorite player in the league. Screw the team. It's my favorite player in the league. So a little backstory. I really didn't start watching baseball. Like I always rooted for the Phillies, but I didn't really start watching until I got with my ex-girlfriend in 2022. She was a big baseball fan, so I got into it. Fast forward to now, I'm still into it. I really got to enjoy the game and love the game. And I've got to really learn the game so much so I really start learning so I can talk about it on podcasts because I love the Phillies now. I am a diehard Phillies fan. I just never watched it as a kid. I would always root for them, but I never watched it. Wasn't my interest. Basketball was my always interest. Football I got into, but I need to see a Phillies World Series, man. I really do. It's eating me alive. 2008, we won. I was 3 years old. I don't count that. I can't. How can I count that? Like, come on. Let's be realistic. But let me get back to what I was saying with Nick Castellanos. He was my favorite. He is my favorite player in the league. And we're trading him or releasing him. And it's hard for me to process. I'm kind of in denial. Every day goes by that I don't see he's gone. I'm getting false hope that maybe we find a way to keep him. Philly turned on him for no reason. The dude was batting 280 on pace for 29, 30 home runs by All-Star break. Rob Thompson benches him for one thing and then that messed up everything. Them two got off page. Them two didn't like each other, and that ruined Casty. You got him out of his groove. You kept benching him for Max Kepler, who was horrible. People want to keep him. He was terrible for us. Terrible. Batted 217. Did nothing in the playoffs. You know, for people that hate Cassie, he sure damn well showed up every year for the playoffs for us. Screw the batting average. Screw the batting average. He didn't hit well. He didn't. He hit 2 clutch RBI doubles. The first one in game 2 where he got us back within 1, and we couldn't do nothing after that. We do a sacrifice bunt. Rob Thompson, by the way, wasn't even a sacrifice bunt. It was terrible. It was a horrible bunt right down the third baseline to get Casty out. That was on Rob Thompson. Terrible play calling. Terrible management. But Casty brought us back in that game, and no one could do anything after that. Fast forward to game 4. He got the RBI double. Got us some momentum. Couldn't do nothing after it. Yeah, his bad average might have been pretty bad. It was very bad. But he got 2 of the clutchest hits that we needed that could have won us 2 games. It could have won us the series. But no one else could show up. No one else could show up. Marsh was just a ghost. A ghost. Like John Cena over here. Can't see Brandon Marsh. I don't know. I don't know. If you're going to get rid of Nick Castellanos, you got to go get Kyle Tucker. You got to go get Kyle Tucker. If you don't, you keep Castellanos. If you don't get Kyle Tucker and you get rid of Castellanos, what are we doing? Who are you going to start? Max Kepler? Come on. Unless you're thinking about bringing up Crawford, which we should give that a chance. But I don't know. That's the only moves I can see. We need to go get Kyle Tucker. We need to get Kyle Tucker. We cannot let the Dodgers get Kyle Tucker. We need him. We need him. And I think we should go after Skubal too. If there's trade offers, get on that. There's no salary cap. Get on that. Pay him. He's worth it. Get Sanchez, Wheeler, and Skubal. We won't lose. You might as well make an offer, a really good offer, because he has a $250 million difference in his head compared to the Tigers. So that's not happening. Go after the arguably the best pitcher in baseball next to Skeens. You have to. You have to. But besides that, I don't know. If we just go into this next season with the same exact team, we don't add anybody massive, what do we expect? How do we get excited? Because it doesn't matter what you do in May, June, July, August, September. It matters what you do in October and maybe November. But it matters what you do in October. Red October, we get so hyped and we lose. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Fix your shit. Get better leadership. And come back and win next year. You know, in all honesty, we should bring back Dancing on My Own. I think we do. I think that brought vibes to the team. I think it really did. I think we got to bring back Dancing on My Own. I think we need that song back. Get the 2022 vibes back. Maybe even go get Reese Hoskins back. I would love that. There's simple moves you can do. Dombrowski. Don't be dumb, Browski. Be smart, Browski. But anyway, let's get on a little good note, little bad note, little both. Let's get to the Eagles, baby. Let's get to the Birds. So it's hard because I wanted to explode on them, but then they get me excited beating the Vikings. But there's still a lot to talk about that we need to fix. We shouldn't have dropped them 2 games. I mean, we shouldn't have dropped them 2 games. And I get it. Sometimes you lose in the NFL. Not a 17-3 comeback by the Broncos and not get embarrassed by the Giants. Jackson Dart, you let him cook you like that? I get it. We didn't have Quinyon Mitchell. Ringo and Adoree Jackson are Walmart workers at best. They are actually terrible. Terrible. It's hard to watch. And our D-line without Carter, God, please help the young guys because I can't stand watching the run game without Carter. It hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. My God. But since we lost the 2 games, I had to bring some good luck to the team. Oh, look at this, baby. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, my God. Y'all see that? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, my God. Guys, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, my God. Look at this, y'all. Look at that. Championship ring. 1-0 in the ring era. Last year, I ordered an Eagles Super Bowl ring. I wore it for the last few games of the season. Or every game I wore it, we won. The one game I didn't wear it against the Commanders, we lost. I wore it every time in the playoffs, and we won. I'm undefeated with a ring, and I lost it in Broad Street. So I'm like, the Super Bowl ring retired. But then we had the 2-week draw. I had to bring it back. I had to bring the vibes back. So we officially 1-0 in the ring era. Jalen freaking Hurts, baby. What a performance. Perfect passing rating. Perfect deep balls. Perfect decision making. Running to the sides. Looking for somebody throwing it. Usually he used to just run out of bounds. A.J. Brown. Down. Running straight. Hurts. Boom. 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 Baba boom. 3 yards for A.J. Brown. Sorry, Isaiah Rodgers. Love you, bro. Love you. You're a great player. I miss you. The Eagles should come get you for the rest of this season. We should scoop you back up. But that's A.J. Brown, and you know that personally. You know that. You couldn't stop that 4th and 1 or that 4th down play. He had all day. You knew you weren't keeping up with A.J. Tired. But Devontae Smith had like 183 yards, a touchdown. Probably the best performance of his career. Smith is great. Smith is elite. He's a top 10 receiver probably, and people don't want to admit that because he's a wide receiver too. If we didn't have A.J. Brown, he could be a 1. Devontae Smith could be a 1 on a lot of teams. And he's showing it. He's elite, man. He's great. And A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts, his favorite deep ball target is Smith. His best deep balls are to Devontae Smith. That 79-yard dot to Smith. Again, sorry on my boy Isaiah Rodgers. Again, a rough game. But Devontae Smith's elite. No disrespect. He's just elite. And, oh my God. Cooper DeJean is a superstar. Superstar. One-on-one on what they call the best receiver in the league. Cough, cough. Next to Jamar Chase. But they call him the best receiver in the league. One-on-one in the end zone. Any other day would have been a touchdown, but not on Coop. Like he said, any other day that would have been a touchdown. Not on Coop. Coop. Cooper DeJean is not a safety. He's just a corner that will lock up your number 1. DeJean is CB1. That song is a fact. He ain't no safety. He will lock up your favorite receiver. That was a great play. Yeah, Justin Jefferson said he dropped it. No. That was a good stop. If he wasn't there, you were catching that. But he got in there. He got in there and made sure you ain't catch that. And it wasn't just like, oh, he doesn't usually do that. Trust me, Justin Jefferson, you're just learning the experience now. He's been doing that to every receiver. Damn near. Him and Mitchell have been locking up almost every wide receiver one they've been had in front of them. So it's no disrespect. It's not a bad thing, man. Take your L. Because my white boy got it done. My white boy got that break in the end zone. Give my boy some more respect. Put some respect on Cooper DeJean's name. It's hard to get locked up sometimes, bro. You're not superhuman, bro. You're not Superman. You can get locked up sometimes. Just happen to be my white boy. Jalen Carter coming back and absolutely mauling Wentz to make him throw a pick six. Talk about instant impact. Without Carter, that's not a pick six. He threw that because he saw Carter. I would just screw that. Probably broke about 100 ribs there. Probably broke every bone in his damn body. You know, Carson Wentz is my favorite quarterback of all time. And I will always love Carson Wentz. So to watch that game kind of hurt. But to watch him turn up, not give up, and almost come back was a little exciting. Because it still proves he still got it. He made some bad decisions. But his offensive line can't give him a damn break. Can't block for shit. And that gets me to another thing, bro. Our run block is so bad, it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch when Barkley can't even get off the line of scrimmage without being stopped. Can't even average, 3.2 yards a carry? It's disgusting. Do you know who we're talking about here? Saquon Barkley, Mr. 2,000 yards. Mr. MVP conversation, Super Bowl champ, best RB season of all time. Best running back in the league, voted best player in the league. That was just a season ago. And we can't block for him. And this is where we're missing Beckham cooking on the Chargers now. We miss you, brother, because between injuries and Steen isn't really doing the best on the block, but not no one really is. Dickerson's still hurt. Jurgens got hurt again. Like, we're banged up, man. So Barkley's not going to have the season people wanted him to. Don't matter. Wait till the playoffs where we're 100% healthy and he's running 70-yard touchdowns down your favorite team's throat. That's all that matters. At the end of the day, no one's beating this team with the game on the line. With the season on the line, you're not stopping Barkley, Hurts, Brown, Smith, Goddard, the offensive line, the defense. We're too talented. No matter how bad Kevin Patullo is, I'm still waiting for him to get fired. Jalen Hurts might just saved his job. That was not on Kevin Patullo. You are terrible still. 3rd and 5, and you run Barkley because you want to try to get a 4th and 1 to tush push. You're going for a tush push. Your mind is to not get the first down, but to get the 4th and 1 to tush push. We rely on that play. It's disgusting. Especially on that game Hurts was having. You pissed me off. You pissed me off. And I love how in the locker room, when they're walking back after we won, Jalen Hurts said, "We ain't effing losing no more." And you just see Kevin Patullo look at him and just have this biggest smile on his face, knowing that perfect passing rating probably just saved my job. It shouldn't. It shouldn't, but it probably will. But the Eagles look back like they're getting back in the right direction. We're looking like we're looking good. It really depends. We got the Giants coming up. That's gonna be the game. That we gotta blow the Giants out. I want Barkley running up their ass. If not, I want another perfect passing rating type game. I want a bloodfest. I want to win like 40-10. Love Scatterboo, but I want him to get killed by Carter. Dart, I want to have the worst game of his career. I don't care how long he's in the league. I want this game to be the worst he ever has. I want like 3 interceptions, a fumble. I don't care. We need to absolutely manhandle this team. Manhandle this team. And show people we're here. We're just having a 2-week slump. We're here. But I'm excited. The Eagles will always have me excited because they won last year and we have the same offense. So I'm pretty sure we're going to win again. I'm very confident we're going to win again. But that's going to be all for the podcast today, guys. Y'all, basketball starts tomorrow. The Warriors, I'm going to be doing a lot of basketball content. Be ready for basketball content, y'all. I'm very excited for that. Let's go Warriors, baby. And go Birds and go Phillies. Hope y'all have a great day. Peace.